Look, I want to tell you a story, okay? I guess the first thing I want to tell you is that as a 59-year-old teacher and a mother of teenage children, I was introduced to VR by my son. He was 17, 18 years old. He put a headset on my head and he took me in outer space. And we were landing on a space shuttle, on a spacecraft. And I thought, oh my God, this is amazing.
It is very expensive to take students overseas. It's very expensive even in terms of like it costs a lot of time out of other classes to take them just into the city for the day. They miss a whole bunch of other classes. So being able to experience things, in that 1 hour time slot or 2 hour time slot, things like that is going to be what makes the difference with having virtual reality.
We've gone from having an experience with the learning that is very much passive, I would say, to something that's a little bit more active and can activate, as a result, a lot more senses. So VR plays a very special role in that case there, that the participant can really get a greater sense, a greater experience of what the engagement with learning actually is.
The one thing I'm finding, especially in my thesis, which has been consistent, is how students have been more engaged. Half of the problem for us as teachers is getting the kids engaged. So having a tool where the kids are engaged and immersed and wanting to learn, being something that's been a godsend, especially to teachers.
We've used it quite a lot in humanities, both at Year 7, where they've gone to Egypt and done some work around Egypt. We've used it in humanities twice now, so we did the nature treks to introduce students to our unit in geography, which is landscapes and landforms. And then we've just done the cataclysmic earth, because we're now doing weather and hazards. I know our environmental studies teacher has used it quite a lot for his classes at year 10 and 11.
The problem when it comes to maths is that the resources that we tend to use are very limiting. And in fairness, they're designed around the curriculum. VR can help those kids, can help all kids, because we can build a proper foundation. We can show them the bigger picture to everything, the big idea. And big idea teaching in maths has been big. It's been a big idea for a while. But we can show those big ideas much better in VR.
And so one of the students in the Year 12 Theatre Studies just did their exam using the virtual reality headset, because they had set up their stagecraft using one of the programs, and they took that along to the exam, and then that was part of their assessment. How good is that? We were just blown away when we found out. We were just like, you're doing what?
I got the English teachers in, showed them how to do it, and they were really excited because they were just about to start a topic where they were doing narratives, and they had prompt questions like, what do you hear, what do you see? So they were able to actually immerse themselves into an environment. The outcome at the end of it, the teachers said it was the best writing of the settings that they'd ever seen.
They want to do math and learn math because I either gamify it or make it interesting to them. They're learning math, I'm getting them engaged, and half of the battle's won there.
When they found out we were doing VR last week, they were all in class on time. And it's a different room. So not only had they checked their compass calendar to see we had a room change, they were there while the music was still going. So that just goes to show that it has a positive impact. And the two girls who were most disconnected, who probably missed the most class, sat at the front and actually really engaged in the lesson. The girls followed the process, and these are girls that have been quite disengaged. So I think that says lots. They've gone, Miss, we're here! They were so excited to be there, and they did the work.